Before I was injured, I was a Marine officer. I was in charge of a platoon of about 35 Marines. I originally was slotted to become a Marine pilot. I had a contract to go fly for the Marine Corps out of the Naval Academy, which I dropped right before having to make the initial choice to go to flight school. And while being an aviator would have been an exciting and compelling job, I really felt that the opportunity to lead Marines on the ground, and fight and win our nation's wars was the greatest privilege any man could ask for. Well, the choice to go into the infantry was pretty short-lived for me. Not too long into my first deployment, I was on a routine foot patrol when we encountered an IED, an improvised explosive device. When I woke up in the hospital and realized that my legs were gone and that I had suffered this really massive injury, I immediately skipped over the question of why did this happen to me, and am I going to be okay? And I just started asking myself, okay, well, what next? It's a sense of unconstrained mobility, being in the air. And if I might, sort of interpolate what it felt like to go from being in a wheelchair to driving again, then how much more freedom and how much more independence do I feel when I go from being on the ground to in the air? It's a remarkable feeling. It's doing something that I never did before I was injured. That's so deeply satisfying to me here. This experience will show somebody who's been newly injured that really the sky is the limit. By my getting into that airplane and flying it by myself, I'm really showing a lot of other guys, hey, you can do this too. There's a lot you can do. There's a lot left.